So this is going to be part 2 of the first video. I had to let this part set for a while. It's probably been 30 minutes to an hour later. What we did is put it in kerosene and just let it set and soak, so you can see just how much grime and pieces of stuff is in here. We're going to take this out. So what this done is it soaked all this grease and stuff out behind this check spring. When that thread goes through there, it bounces off this spring right here between the bobbin case. It goes in here. Then you got your felt pad back here. So what this has done is the kerosene's got inside all these little places and cleaned it all out and dissolved it. It gets under these springs and all these metal pieces, and it basically degreases and cleans all this old crud out, and it keeps you from having to take it apart. So you don't want to take it all apart, and you just want to do a good cleaning and get in there really deep without taking it apart. This is what we're doing. This little felt pad, you can see how much it's cleaned it now that we're drying it off. You can see before it was all black. And it will dissolve all the old oil and grease in this little felt pad and make it almost like brand new. You just got to dry it out, give it a little squish. Get some of that kerosene out of it. And you got a little spring here. If you get that old oil in there and it hardens up, it'll affect the way this thing sews by getting in these springs. And you got the little bobbin latch here. So let's take a look in between the felt pad and see how much has fell out. So you can see all the grime has fell out of the felt pad. Almost all of it's gone. All you're doing is just gently giving it just a little pat. Stick a piece of paper in between. If I can get it in between. This will help pick up any old oil and grease that's inside. You can start to see just how clean this little felt piece is now. You'll still have a little bit, but if you do this on a regular basis every so often, it'll keep cleaning and dissolving this. This is just years and years, 60, 70 years of use, and nobody's cleaned it. Kerosene's really good to clean these parts, and it's not harmful to the paint on the sewing machine. So even if you want to clean the sewing machine body itself, you can use this kerosene. This is just a good high grade of kerosene that you'd use in like a heater. It don't matter if it stays on, because kerosene's just a form of oil. It's just been refined until it's a little bit higher octane. It's still a form of oil. So now all you got to do is all these little pads, and rub you just a little bit of oil on it. Drop it back in your sewing machine. Then you'll have a set screw here, and you just tighten it back up, and it won't go out of. You won't have to worry about none of this being timed. You won't have to worry with this screw. As long as when you take it out, you take this set screw and loosen it completely up. You could even take it out if you wanted to, just to make sure it's not still on it. But all you're going to do is you're just going to hold this and gently wiggle it until it pops out. Make sure this don't get caught on your needle, or the hook, where the hook needle is, that little gap in between the two hooks. You want to pull it out through it on your rotary hook, and that's how you do it. And then when you put it back in, you're just going to line your two hooks up on your rotary hook, drop it back down in, and then all you're going to do is tighten your set screw, put your feed dogs back in, and put your cover plate back on, put your bobbin case back in. And this is the easy, quick way to clean this part. So hopefully somebody can use this to clean theirs, and they won't have to worry with all this gunk